Hi guys, Amanda here with another crafty video. I'm coming to you to show you how I made this really cute Christmas card using the Simon Says Stamps new die set with the little gnome. He is super adorable. I love it. I am a huge fan of gnomes, obsessed, but I added a little twist. I used a Tim Holtz set along with it, and the set number is 663099. The part that I used was the little mustache. I thought it needed a little something extra, so that's what I did. Let's get started. And to save some time, I went ahead and already die cut everything out. I die cutted it on patterned paper and then white cardstock for the backing and for the mustache, the beard, and the nose. Let's get it right here. There we go. All right, so we'll set that aside and we're going to start with the beard. And I'm using colors C3, C5, and also C1. We're going to start with the C3, and I'm just going to make some lines in the beard just to give it a little bit of dimension. Nothing too serious or major, just some lines. And I'm going to go right where the beard comes to a point and just making some flick marks up towards where his nose would be. Super easy Copic coloring right here. Just some little flick marks, and we'll get the mustache here real quick since I have out the same color. And just right where the nose would go, I'm just gonna flick lines towards the ends of his mustache. All right, now with the C5, not very heavy with this, very light because it's a dark color. I don't want to go too dark with it. And just giving it a little bit of dimension by adding some darker color. Same thing as I did with the C3, just flicking it ever so lightly at the points. And underneath where the nose will go. You won't really be able to see this part, but you can see a little bit, so it helps. And the same with the mustache. Just flicking where I had already put the C3 towards the ends of his mustache. And I'm going to go over this again with the C3 and then with C1. Blending it all out here. And the same thing with the beard. I love this gnome. Oh, I swear I bought everything I could get my hands on that had gnomes this Christmas. I just love gnomes. And here's the C1. There we go. Not too bad. Cute. Okay, and now I'm going to take my Tacky Glue. I love this glue. It never ever peels for me or things fall off in years, so I love it. I'm going to take the hat and I'm going to take his little shirt and just go ahead and glue that on like so. I didn't do it on camera, but I did it after the video because I forgot. I added some white lines and 3 little white dots on his hat and then a white line on his nose. So that I didn't do on camera. Sorry, I forgot. So there we go. Brushing it off. Let's get his shirt on there. few dots, and then lining it up to leave the little white border going around it. This card is so easy, it's just ridiculous. I have two YR00s, and for some reason one is just slightly darker than the other. I don't know if it was in manufacturing or what, but one is for me a little bit darker than the other, so I just go with it. I apply the darker one on first and then the lighter one on second, and then I come back through with R20 blush and I give him a little bit of a pink nose. I think it's so cute. Kind of makes it look like he is cold outside. So we're just adding the YR00s and then grabbing the pink, adding that. It's such a tiny little piece, so I hold it down with a little Sizzix Cricut tool. There we go. Get all this out of the way. And let's glue down the beard. Just like so. He's so cute. I couldn't believe how much everybody thought he was just adorable, and they all thought it took me forever to do, but I'm not going to tell them. Well, I suppose now they're going to know if they watch the video. But it does. It takes a little bit of time. But when you have an assembly line, it goes pretty fast. And I'm using my Pick It Up tool. Just getting his nose on there. And then we'll put on his mustache and he's done. Okay, I already went ahead and cut out my white cardstock with a La La Land Crafts metal die, rectangle scalloped. I'll have everything linked in the description below that I used today. So I went ahead and I already cut it out just on regular white cardstock, nothing too serious. And then I took a couple snowflake stamps. This big one is from Unity Stamp. Well, they're all from Unity Stamp Company, but this one is from the Kit of the Month October 2016 Holiday Hugs, and then the little one is from Scarf and Winter. I love this little stamp, it's so cute. I'm going to put it on an acrylic block, and I'm going to use my VersaMark ink pad, and I'm just going to ink them up. I did not use my embossing buddy. It's not that big of a deal for this card, so I did not worry about that, a little extra step. So just inking it up, and I'm going to place it at the top corner because I really want that stamp to show behind him. It's such a big, beautiful stamp. I really, really like that snowflake. And then I'm going to take the smaller little snowflake, and I'm just going to place it down towards the bottom, but not at the bottom because that's where the sentiment is going to go. And then I'm going to go to the right side in the middle, kind of like the triangle effect. Everything's better in threes, and it really draws your eyes towards the gnome. Just grabbing my white embossing powder from Stampendous. Love this powder. It's really, really good. So that's what I use. Just going to sprinkle it over top of my Recollections tray. Just tapping it off, getting off the extra, making sure I get everything. And then we're going to heat set everything. But first I'm going to get this all off of here. and then move it out of the way. And then heat setting it all up. This really is an easy, fast card. I think I made 35 of them in an afternoon, so not really too bad. Okay, now I'm going to use Gina K's ink Sea Glass, and I'm going to go right over top of the snowflakes. This is just a regular makeup brush that I got at Walmart, so it is not the Picket Fence brushes. However, I do want them, but I haven't gotten them yet. And I'm just going to go right where his body's going to be, so that way if it's a little bit darker, it will be kind of hidden, and it'll kind of look like a shadow behind him anyway. So I start right in the middle, right where he would be, and blending it out towards the edges. Going in a circular motion. I really love this color. It is one of my favorites. Gina K's ink is amazing. I have to order some more of it. But going in circular motions, not getting all the way to the bottom because I want it to look a little white down there. And then just taking a regular paper towel, and I'm just gonna kind of buff over top of the snowflakes to remove any little ink that might be on there. But there you go. And those little snowflakes pop right off the page. Okay, so I've got my platform by Tim Holtz here, and I've already put my sentiment on it, which is also from Unity Stamp Company, Love Bug Christmas, and it says, sending you lots of Christmas cheer. And I'm just inking it up with MOMENTO Tuxedo black ink. And the one really good thing that I love about any platform or a Misty is if you don't get it dark enough the first time, you can just re-ink it and stamp it again perfectly the second time, third, fourth, fifth, however dark you want it. So I really love using a stamping platform or a Misty, which I have both, so I love them both. Perfect every time, no wasting. Okay, now I'm going to apply my twine by May Arts, and I'm just going to wrap it around the white part of the card 3 times and then tie a bow. Tying bows on camera is very nerve-wracking. I just thought everybody should know. It's already stressful enough, but to add the element of tying it on the camera is a lot harder than one would think. Alright, now just getting it all lined up. I'm lining it up with the scalloped edges on the die cut so that they lay nice and straight, using my Tonic scissors by Tim Holtz, cutting off the excess. Now this die set that I bought from Hobby Lobby, I'm not really 100% sure what it is or what its name is, but it's just at Hobby Lobby, so I bought that, and then I ran it through my die cutting machine, my Big Shot, and I cut it out of white cardstock, and I'm just going to separate the one snowflake out of the set. And I'm going to loop it through its little hole right there, and then it's going to be attached to the string, and I'm just going to cinch it up and tie a bow. just pulling my ends so that the bow part is actually a little smaller. I'm getting it all lined up, getting that snowflake untangled, and making sure that it's lined up with the scallops on the side. And I'm going to snip off the ends so that the tails aren't as long as it's going to hang off the side of the card. Perfect. Now we're going to get the gnome and we're going to put some foam adhesive on the back. Alright. Foam adhesive, just laying it on the back, cutting off the extra. Oops, grabbed the wrong scissors. And snipping this little part off, and I'm, whoa, flying. Going to place it up at the brim of his hat there, and taking off the backing, and just laying it right over top of the twine. Perfect. He's so adorable. I love gnomes. And now we're going to glue it to the card. Now we're going to add the sequins, and these sequins do not have holes in them. I got them from Unity Stamp Company, and we're just going to glue those down. There it is. He's so cute and really easy to make. You can find me on Instagram and Blogspot. Please like and subscribe for more crafting videos. Bye!